Fellas, now we're going to go to pass protection. There was a lot of other things we did in the running game, but rolling the knees are bent, rolling the hips, lifting them out of the ground. All right, in the NFL, 30 years ago, fellas, the percentage of run to pass was probably 60% run, 40% pass. Since the evolution of the West Coast offense and the spread offense, now in professional football and college football, we're passing the football 60% pass, 40% run. And even not only through the high school, but down into the little leagues, pass protection and the passing game has become a premium. So with that in mind, when we come to football university, we put a premium on the pass protection. All right, the first thing we're going to do, fellas, is we're going to talk about pass protection, and we're going to talk about drop back pass protection. So what I want to do over here is I want to go ahead and just talk a little bit about what we're doing as far as where the quarterback's going. So the quarterback, whether he's in the shotgun or not, he may go back 3 steps, 5 steps, 7 steps. We're not going to worry about all those depths now, but what we're going to talk about is the drop back pass, not the sprint out pass. We're going to talk about when the quarterback comes straight back over the center, and we want to make a premium on this type of pass protection. We do not want the entire offensive line to back up like that, all right? We don't want people in the quarterback's face. So when we work on our pass protection, the cup we'd like to see would be some sort of a cup that works like this. As you can see, that type of action right there, all right? So bottom line is there are times we may have to back up depending on stunts, but the quarterback would like a clean vision of the whole field. So if our left tackle can come on out here and pass block the guy without backing straight up, if you back straight up, you're going to get pushed right into the quarterback. So really, there's a premium not only on staying in front of your man. Number one, we do never want to get beat inside, but we have to widen the pocket so the quarterback has clean vision to both sides of the field. So the first thing we're going to start with is just like we did with the run blocking, all right? On the right side of the line of scrimmage, we're in a right-handed stance with a right foot back. On the left side of the line, we're on the left foot is back, and the left hand will be down. And the reason is the hardest people to block are the guys on your outside shoulders, all right? And at a premium in the National Football League and in college football, high school, and the Little League, that guy on your outside shoulder can come right around you and get the quarterback. So our outside foot would be back because it's an easier approach to move to your man when your outside foot is back or staggered. So I'd like to have these guys, let's pretend right now they're all right side linemen. So we'll put the right foot back, okay? We'll be in a football position with our knees bent, okay? Let's just let our hands dangle between our legs. Now, the thing we're talking about, we could be in a 3-point stance also, but basically it's easier to pass block from a 2-point stance, particularly the offensive tackles. But the point I want to get to, fellas, is if these guys are all on the right side of the line of scrimmage, their forward foot is called their post foot. This is the inside foot. The quarterback is in there. So when we're talking about how we line up, if we have a big right tackle here in Sam, the quarterback's going straight back. This is his inside foot. We call that the post foot. That's the power foot. That's the foot that is very strong as the defensive man is rushing to the inside. So we really don't want to drop our post foot, all right? The outside foot is called the kick foot, and that's the foot that as we work to the outside to stay in front of our man or keep him outside of us, this is called the kick step. So basically, I'll demonstrate a little bit, okay? If I'm the right tackle and I'm moving to my inside, my strong foot is my inside foot. We call that the post foot. The outside foot is called the kick foot or the kick step. You'll notice, so we're in a staggered position. Okay, if let's say we're on the left side, we're all left side linemen, we have the left foot back, and again, the reason, if our guy here, Sam, if he's the left tackle, he's the left guard, and he's the center, the hardest blocks he has to make on pass protection is the man coming from his outside. So it's easier to have this foot back because it's already started in the angle that we have to take to intercept our man who's rushing us to the outside. If we go inside, then this is the inside foot, and that's the foot as the defender goes inside that you want the strongest. We actually try to tell the blockers to trip the defender as he's going to the inside. So to maintain our center of gravity, so we're always in a staggered football position. Again, remember, one foot is always braced. Same situation as far as your knees. In the run blocking, we said we didn't want our knees to go out until we finished the block. So the same thing on our pass protection, we would like our knees at least straight ahead or inside. I'll give you one example. If Sam is the left tackle here and we're broken down in a football position and I'm going to kick step to the outside, watch this left knee. If that left knee opens up like that, he's going to turn. So the action of the knees straight ahead or inside, my foot can turn as I'm working, but the knees are the critical things when we're moving to the outside. The first thing I want to do is just do a little push-pull drill. And I want to talk about some basics, all right? So let's have Chris get over here as the offensive player. We'll put him right from behind. Okay, big man, why don't you go ahead? Now, all I want to do is I'm going to have him put his hands on his chest right now, all right? A lot of times we start this drill with his hands behind our back. But we're going to put it all together. So bend down, buddy. All right, put your hands, just put your hands on. I want you to put your hands behind his neck, all right? All right, now, the big point I want to show you is we always want to stay in our center of gravity, all right? Do you see how he's got one foot behind the other? What do you notice about his feet? His feet are flat on the ground. The weight's on the insides of his feet. He's never on his toes, all right? This is his braced foot. That's his kick foot, all right? So what's going to happen is when Sam pulls him forward, okay, all right, he's going to keep that foot stagger, because if your feet are parallel, get your feet parallel, big guy. Get this foot way up here parallel. All right, if your feet are parallel and he pulls you, you have no center of gravity. Okay, so back again. The other thing we're going to do is when big Sam, bend down. When Sam, go ahead, put your hands up. When Sam now pushes him back, all right, when he gets pushed back, what are we going to do? We push back. We're going to hop, right? Go ahead. Okay, there you go. Okay, do you see what he did? So when we get bull rushed and get pushed back, he's going to hop back. He's going to lower his center of gravity. The only way you can get low again when you're high is to hop backwards. When you hop backwards, you lower your center of gravity. So we'll do it from a couple of different angles. We'll just call this a push-pull drill. So all I want you to do, big guy, is pull him, push him, pull him, push him, and watch as he pushes him, he'll hop back. You're really only going to hop back once or twice because you don't want to hop into the quarterback's face. The point I'm making is to enable to keep your stagger and keep your leverage. If I'm getting pushed back, instead of just giving ground grudgingly, I'm going to hop back. I can lower my center of gravity. Then I can come back and climb the guy, all right? So just push him back a couple of times, pull him, whatever. Okay, put your hands on him, big guy. All right, put your hands behind his back. You can start pulling him, then push him. Ready, set, hut. Okay, all right, see, all right, go ahead, push him now. All right, there you go. Okay, now pull him, attaboy. Okay, push him again. Okay, good, good. All right, now, he would really only hop back once or twice. Now show him, and we'll do it from all angles. Now show him when you hop back, then go back and climb him, all right? Here we go. Watch what he does. Ready, set, hut. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Point I'm making, fellas, if you're going to get knocked back, the guy's running right through you, he's trying to run right over you and push you back into the quarterback, you have to lower your center of gravity by hopping back so you can start over again. The big point we just made is you want to have a stagger to the feet, because when you get pulled or pushed, if your feet are staggered, okay, you have a braced foot, you have a forward foot. If you're parallel, you're going to lean forward. Okay, let's do it from a different angle, okay? Let's have Sam be back here. Let's have Chris be over the top of him. You fit yourself in. You're on defense. You're on offense. Okay, just put your hands up. There we go. Arch your back. Get your head up. Ready, set, hut. Okay. All right, go ahead. Push it back. There it is. Go ahead. That's what I'm talking about. Go ahead. Push him again. That's what I'm talking about. Did you see how his legs hop back? That was beautiful. And then you can climb him. You can trap him. You can knock his hands down. Okay, let's have you get up here, young man. Here's our 8th grader, Dash, okay? Go ahead, just bend down, big guy. Put one foot behind the other, your right foot. Get your head up. All right, put your hands on him. Attaboy. Arch your back. A good posture. Remember, everything's posture. Everything is weight on the insides of the feet, right? The insides of the feet. Ready, set, hut. Attaboy. Okay, don't let him pull you. Don't let him pull you. There's your hop. There you go. All right, keep one foot staggered. Don't let him pull you. Okay, there you go. Okay, good. All right, we kind of got the idea there. All right, is there any questions about the outside foot? The inside foot is up, the outside foot is back. That's a little bit of a drill to keep our center of gravity and keep our leverage.